Hello everybody, welcome to Ocean City, Maryland 2008. This is the first race for the OPA in 2008 and the first leg of the Geico Triple Crown Series. We're here at Sunset Marina, beautiful Ocean City, Maryland, over 50 boats in attendance. Big water, looking forward to some exciting racing this weekend, brought to you by Geico and the OPA. Great turnout here. There you see Lightning Jacks, freshly refitted, John and Woolley. Muscle Racing all the way up from Florida with their 38-foot fountain, Diamond Dave. There is SVL 455, Doug Grimaldi and crew with Team Adrenaline Rush. Right next to them is the Bat Boat, the 602. That's the boat that Doug Grimaldi started in last year and got his feet wet. Now he's full bore, bought himself a Super V Light. He's racing with the OPA and the OSS. There's Team Doc Blood, 30-foot superboat out of Long Island, New York. Another relatively new team to offshore racing. These guys came on strong last year. There is a fleet of superboats here. John Cohen and crew. John Cohen back in the throttle seat this race aboard Reinforcer. There you see Team Jersey Boys, 413, along with Gino Moroni's Boat Responsibly. There's Specialized Racing. 512 twin outboard powered 30-foot superboat. There's Reinforcer, a Y2K 30-foot superboat, running Class 4, number 46. Overactive Class 507 right there. Great turnout of boats here. Who's Your Daddy? Classic 1979 Mirage hull, racing Class 5, number 31. Team based out of New Jersey. All the way from Michigan, Team Conrad Fountain of Youth P433 with a pair of Scorpion Performance engines aboard. 413, Jersey Boys, Augie Penza and crew. Team Extreme Local Point team from here in Maryland. P222, that is TKO from Boston, Massachusetts. There is What's Up, Class 233. They're tight right next to Typhoon, Randy Schluss, and the Dog Pound. What's Up was the series points winner in Class 2 last year. Beautiful big skater here. Team Chaos 007. Art Lilly will be at the throttles. Class 1, there is Perfect in Class 4, and Jersey Pirates 530, their classic 28-foot Manta. Gumata right next to them is 538, and the Mitigator is 510, formerly Team Joker Powerboats. Another new team there, 553 Team Ryder Racing. There's another Michigan team, Team Wahoo. Derek Starks. Team 201 National Champions Strictly Business, Eric Vorer and Louis the Rigger. Look forward to Louis the Rigger's race in Long Island later this summer. There's Team Ryder Racing Thunderstruck. Right next to them is Superheat with their new boat based out of Long Island. Team Geico's pit setup. Miss Geico Offshore Racing. There is the 50-foot Mystic Cat, going to be run by Scott Begovich and Mark Granite. Owned by John Hagan, the former Callan Marine boat. There is Cleveland Construction Traffic Light. Dave Skorsky is the new throttle man, along with Ed Smith at the wheel. Motley Crue making their first appearance of 2008. Have the boat repaired over the winter over at Skater after their accident in Key West, after winning the Worlds there in Key West. But the Roman brothers are back in action. There is K2 with their 32-foot Doug Wright inboard powered boat. You're gonna have that. It's a 30-foot Doug Wright AMT, formerly the Bermuda Barracuda race team. First race for these guys with this boat. Last season it was raced as Team Cat Attack. Now it's running in Class 3, number 24. You're gonna have that. There is Team Reliable Carriers, another boat back from the dead after a terrible accident last year in Key West. The crew worked on it all winter to get it ready, and here it is in Ocean City, Maryland. Tom Abrams and Steve Curtis will be running this in the Cat 750 class with Super Cat Racing. Here you see number 57. This is Pursue Cat Racing, owned and driven by Paul Boudreau, throttled by William Moore. Sponsors include ProgressiveBarge.com, as well as Atlas Boatworks. Here you see some advertising for the Al Copeland Memorial Races in Kenner, Louisiana. Going to be a huge event with the OSS later this year. This boat took second place at Key West last November in the Super Cat 750 class. Ashton Boatworks, another sponsor aboard Pursue Cat Racing. It's a big MTI Super Cat 750 motors. Here you see J.D. Byrider, Tony Marcatonio, Mark Kowalski aboard this 388 skater. Last year's world and national champions in the Super Cat 750 class. Very strong running team. Brand new 388 skater right here, based out of Long Island, New York. Team Talkin' Trash. Vinny Rafisi is the throttle man and Jimmy Winters is the driver. Sterling powered 388 skater, just delivered from Skater a couple of weeks ago. Right next to them you see Team On the Chip. That is Jimmy Winters' former race boat. This weekend is going to be manned by Kurt and Jeff Cropper in the P2 class. These guys bring a lot of action on and off the race course. Team On the Chip and Team Talkin' Trash. First race for them, based out of Long Island, New York. Another Cat 750 Wicked Performance Marine from Brick, New Jersey. Jay Muller is the owner and throttle man. This weekend, Billy Moff will be behind the wheel. Wicked Performance 750's power this 40-foot motion, coupled to the Mercury number 6 Super Speedmaster drives. You see the massive AMF compound for all their boats. AMF Miss Geico Offshore Racing, proud sponsors of the Geico Triple Crown Series. There you see the beautiful 50-foot Mystic. Mark Granite and Scott Begovich just set the Annapolis to Baltimore record with this boat again. There you see a little trouble they had in testing on Friday. Airborne now with the Class 3 boats over Ocean City, Maryland. Big swelly conditions here should make for some exciting racing. In the picture you see Team Wanted, Team Bull on the beach. Pour it on. Boat responsibly. I know Hot Licks is in there, and you're going to have that. Several teams here behind the pace boat now on the parade lap. Team Extreme also out there in their classic 35-foot cigarette. Local team, Team Extreme. Couple of outboard cats and a couple of former Super Vs here. A single old factory 2 boat and another divisional boat in Team Extreme behind the Geico Caveman pace boat right now. You see the Miss Geico safety crew there, keeping a watchful eye over all the competitors here at this event. The yellow flag up as the boats come down the beach now. Line up the Class 3 boats getting ready to go here. Trying to get them in line here. Normally the pace boat would be a little further ahead of the fleet. There you see the green flag goes, and immediately Wanted, the hometown team, jumps out to a quick, decisive lead. The big 36-foot cigarette Gladiator should be well suited towards these conditions. You see the rest of the boats bunched up in Class 3 there. The twin outboard 32-foot Doug Wright of Bull on the beach, pour it on. Pulling back on the transom of Wanted. Big swell here in Ocean City, Maryland should make for some great racing. Team Hot Licks and their 38-foot Formula also right there in the picture. But right now we are with Team Wanted. Walter Piasecki is the driver. Bill Purnell is the owner and throttle man for this team based out of Ocean City, Maryland. Big flyer right there for the outboard team. Pour it on. Bull on the beach right there. They hit real hard on that one. Good action early on here. Big water. Great to see it here in Ocean City, Maryland for the opening race of the Geico Triple Crown. Great shot back right there. Great class here in Class 3. Wide array of boats doing battle. The conditions definitely will separate the men from the boys and who did their homework over the winter and how well everyone prepared for this race. Right now it looks as though the Team Wanted was the best prepared. Definitely the best suited boat for this type of condition anyway. Special thanks to Bill Purnell and his staff at the Atlantic Hotel here in Ocean City, Maryland for the fantastic accommodations. Full up this week with race fans and spectators as he leads the way around. He was the national champion last year in Class 3 for the OPA. Twin Mercury Racing 525 power this 36-foot cigarette gladiator couple from Mercury Bravo Drive. Very strong runner. These guys do a great job with Wanted. Bill Purnell and Walter Piasecki. See, they're definitely pulling out a lead right now, doing a great job. Team Wanted. You see the battle for second place right now between Boat Responsibly and Team Bull on the Beach. Pour It On. 360 is a 32-foot Doug Wright. Jim and Bob Anselmo aboard this 32-foot Doug Wright. Bull on the Beach, Team Pour It On. Raced this in Class 2 last year at the Key West World Championships and had a podium finish. Been working on the boat all winter to get it ready, and here they are, running strong right now. Another Maryland-based team. They are running in second place. Right behind them is Team Boat Responsibly in their 38-foot Dragon, powered by Mercury Racing 525s coupled with the Bravo drives. Gino Marone is the owner and driver. Glenn Wilson, the world's famous G-Dub, is on the throttle. Red Devil Energy Drink, another sponsor aboard Boat Responsibly, which is main sponsor is the U.S. Coast Guard. 340. Boat Responsibly 38-foot Dragon, running third place here in Ocean City, Maryland at the season opener for the OPA and the first leg of the Geico Triple Crown. Gino Marone and Glenn Wilson. Going by the Class 6 entry right there. 38 Dragon having a great ride in these bumpy conditions off of Ocean City, Maryland. First time event for this team together of Gino Marone and Glenn Wilson, doing a great job in third place. Looking back now, another local team. This is Team Hot Licks from here in Maryland. Bobby Bumgarden is the owner and throttle man. The driver is Renee Ward, and Michael Ward is the crew along with John Atkins. This 38-foot formula sponsored by Hot Licks Guitar Shop, Chesapeake Utilities and Construction, Proform Auto, WMF Watercraft, and HLW Electric, powered by a pair of 750 horsepower Gellner engines, Gellner Engineering engines. Based out of Lexington Park, Maryland, Bobby Bumgarten, Renee Ward, and Michael Ward make up the crew for this 38-foot formula, along with John Atkins. On board, you see Renee Ward and Bobby Bumgarten. flying right along. 371 Hot Licks Racing. The Flying Condo, the Jersey boys, Augie Pension crew back on course. Trying to get some air in the cockpit. Maybe they got somebody down in the condo taking a nap right there. That 38-foot Scarab powered by big What's Up racing engines built in 1996. Twin 750 horsepower. Here you see the Class 4 boat making the move on the inside of the Class 3 boat. Augie Penza is the owner and throttleman. The driver is Kevin Burt Mons, and Mike Paul Trash Marola is the navigator. This crew all from New Jersey. The crew on the boat consists of Lisa Augie Jr. and Samantha Penza, as well as Mark Jaws Miska. Special thanks to Augie's wife and kids, Augie Jr. and Samantha, for taking great care of the business while Augie is off playing offshore racer, as well as Anthony Stick Smith for the great What's Up racing engines. His partner in crime, Eddie Smith of What's Up Racing Engines, as well as Pop Johnny Stanch for always being there. And finally, thank you to all the troops fighting for our freedom. God bless you all, from Augie. There you see that deck hatch bouncing around, but it is not slowing that 38-foot Scarab down. Running strong thus far in Class 4. Ocean City skyline in the background. You see, you're gonna have that running in Class 3. This 30-foot AMT Doug Wright, former Cat Outboard race boat, super stock, running here in Class 3. So originally, when it was first raced, was the original Blondie race boat, the first Doug Wright ever built and raced. Looking back now, here comes Team Extreme, another local hometown team in Class 3. Big flyer right there for this classic 35-foot Cobra-powered cigarette. The number 5 Mercury drives on the back, holding on strong. Todd Harper is the owner and throttle man. Billy Wetmore, the driver. Scott Church and Mike Young share the navigation duties. This boat is always a runner and eats this big conditions up off of Ocean City, Maryland. Sponsors include Cancun Cantina, Turkey Point Marina, SMC Services, Wetmore Electric, and Mona Electric. Long-time Maryland race team, many-time winner on the Chesapeake and here at Ocean City. There you see these guys hauling the mail right now in these bumpy conditions. No match for this classic 35-foot cigarette. Todd Harper doing a great job on the sticks, keeping this thing moving along. Team Extreme. On board with Team Extreme, Billy Wetmore, Todd Harper, Scott Church, and Mike Young. There you can see the freeze frame video helicopter provided by Analar Corp. Jeff Morrow is our pilot for the day. Jeff Girardi, as well as Willie Schultz, doing an excellent job capturing all the action from above. Big flyer right there for the Team Extreme. You can see the little cat outboard on there inside. There's 35